broadcast Monday to Saturday at 7 a.m., 12 p.m., and 7 p.m. You can join us Sunday too for the Weekend Review at 10 a.m. Remember to stream us online at www.kaijuranewsonline.com or the MyTuner app, Radio Garden app, and you can also join us on Facebook at Kaiju Radio. And remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
This is the news on top of the hour.
Live from our studio in Georgetown.
Kaiju Radio, 99.1 FM.
Good evening. Welcome to this evening's newscast on Kaiju Radio. Kevin Smith here. Let's get to the news in detail. According to the production sharing agreement Guyana signed with ExxonMobil in 2016, the minister responsible for the oil sector has only 2 years to audit the expenses the U.S. supermajor incurs at the end of each fiscal year. Meanwhile, in other words, the minister only has up to 2017 to audit the company's expenses incurred in 2015. The official would also have to foot the bill for all costs associated with that audit. Apart from the relatively short deadline to conduct this assessment, the IMF has highlighted the need for Guyana to complete these audits in a timely manner, since its failure to do so would leave the country forced to accept the company's costs as reported. Let's tell you now that the government of Guyana is considering putting up oil blocks for sale via bid rounds in 2021. This would allow Guyana to get much needed revenue, as those awarded before were given out for free. However, concerns remain about Guyana's preparedness for such a move. The plan to have bid rounds was reported in another section of the media, with Minister of Natural Resources Vikram Bharat quoted as saying that the rounds will happen in 2021. However, when we contacted the ministry yesterday, he said that the matter is still being discussed. The government, he said, is expected to make a decision on the way forward early 2021. And now let's tell you JHI Associates, one of the initial owners of the Kanji block offshore Guyana, has benefited yet again from its ownership of the block through a sale of shares to UK investment firm Westmount Energy. Westmount announced yesterday that it bought 250,000 common shares in JHI Associates Inc. at an aggregate cost of $400,000. The purchase was completed last December 21st. In response to a request in 2016 to help Guyana arrive at good legal, regulatory, contractual, and fiscal measures needed to keep corruption at bay, the United Nations Development Programme had commissioned an analysis to be done on the state of the nation's governance systems. The subsequent report on the review done was produced by Trinidadian energy strategist Anthony Paul. But after 4 years of being in possession of this document, which proposes close to 100 critical recommendations on how Guyana must safeguard itself, nothing has been done. And now let's tell you, government yesterday announced that it penned a new agreement with troubled Chinese contractor China Harbor Engineering Company to the tune of $9 million for supplementary works to be completed at the Chedi Jagan International Airport. The catch is that the contractor will have to solely foot the bill. Since taking office, the Air Finale government has been under pressure to resolve the almost decade-long project. But Guyanese would have to wait a little longer, as the new agreement signed gives the company until the end of the year. And finally, let's tell you the Prime Minister Mark Phillips was satisfied yesterday afternoon after inspecting the repairs done to the recently damaged GPL 69 kilovolt submarine cable. The cable links GPL's Vredenhoop and Kingston substations and allows for the transfer of electrical power into the Demerara Berbice interconnected system. He said this means that Guyanese on the coastline can now expect a stable supply of electricity for Christmas. Meanwhile, Minister Indar said the cable was severely damaged and the government will be seeking to recover from the ship owners the costs spent on the repairs. He said the cost has already been estimated at around $500,000.
And that's the news of the moment. Remember to get the full details of these stories, pick up a copy of the Kaiju News. And don't forget, you can catch us